Добрый день! In this video we're going to speak about floors, streets, buildings, and some ordinal numbers, the ones that show order. So let's review the prepositional case one more time. Words in the prepositional case answer the question где. They come after prepositions в or на. Nouns, most nouns have ye ending, there are exceptions. And most describing words, adjectives, possessive pronouns, all describing words, will have ending for masculine and neuter forms, and oi for feminine ones. So how would you ask this question in Russian? Как по-русски? On which floor do you live? So do you live? We don't have do. We don't have special helping auxiliary verbs in Russian. So we'll just say you live. Ты живешь. But this part of the sentence has a preposition. It has on. And just like in English, you use on with floors. In Russian, we use na with floors. So once we put na, this whole phrase, this part of the sentence goes into the prepositional case. So floor, по-русски, этаж. And if I need to use it after on, na, remember what happens to most nouns. I'm going to add ye ending, на этаже, which has different forms. And this is the dictionary form, какой. And which, just like in English, it depends on the noun. You can't just say on which do you live. You need to have a noun after it. The same thing in Russian. Какой needs a noun to go with it. So this is a describing word for the noun, which means it needs to be in exactly the same number, case, and gender as the noun. So let's go back to the noun. Этаж, masculine word, right? That means that in the prepositional case after on, remember what happens to masculine adjectives in the prepositional case? So на каком этаже ты живешь? So again, nouns change endings according to their own rules. Yeah, for most nouns after на. Adjectives, describing words, change according to their own rules. For the adjectives that describe masculine nouns in the prepositional case. Let's ask on which floor is your classroom. Floor is этаж again. Floor is still masculine word, so этаже. На каком этаже твоя аудитория? In which building is the library? So this part is in the prepositional case. Building, по-русски, здание. So здание is a neuter word, which means the describing word which will also have ending, for masculine and neuter. So changing the preposition both in English and in Russian. В каком здании библиотека? So stayed because this is neuter, but здание, the noun, is an exception, right? In the prepositional case, ие, ия, nouns, change the ending to ии. В каком здании? On which street is your house? Street, по-русски улица. So улица is feminine word, which means the describing word will have ой ending, and улица, this word itself, will drop a, replace with я. На какой улице твой дом? So I hope you're okay here. And now we're going to answer those questions. На каком этаже ты живешь? Let's say I live on the first floor. And just like in English, you have one and you have first. In Russian, we have один, we have первый. And первый again describes the noun. So this is an adjective, another example of a describing word, an adjective. So the same rules apply as the ones that we already looked at. So if I want to say I live on the first floor, я живу на первом этаже, because I'm still describing этаж, masculine word, and this is still in prepositional case. Я живу на первом этаже. На каком этаже твоя аудитория? Let's say my classroom is on the second floor, second, второй. So again, I need to agree with the noun, all in prepositional case. So моя аудитория на втором этаже. В каком здании библиотека? Библиотека в здании I. На какой улице твой дом?